What are you doing?
Nothing.
Give me that. What the f?
If you watched my last money-making guide on Shoreline, you'll realise that I have a bit of a thing for jackets and the keys you can find in jackets. Yeah. The main reason being is quite a lot of them are worth a fair bit even at this point of the wipe. But at the start of next wipe, I want to be ready. I want to get in there, get as many keys as I can, get ahead of the rest of the pack, and they're worth quite a bit early to sell as well. So with this guide, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. While I'm explaining this in a bit of like a run format like I did last video, it's probably not as viable to do as a single run. I've been testing this even at nighttime and on customs at the moment, at this point of the wipe at least. Maybe in the start of the next wipe it might be different, but there are a lot of sweaty players that are bringing in quite strong gear, both during the day and at night. But the best thing about this is that it's going to show you spots where there might be some jackets or things that you can loot that you may not know about. And while you're doing your regular runs, doing your quests, whatever you're doing, it'll give you the knowledge you need to be able to jump in, quickly grab some stuff, and continue doing what you're doing. However, if you play it right, you can do this as a run. I find early on in the raid, if you spawn in your dorms, it's best to stay away from there or go towards the 2-story dorms to start with, as everyone goes from marked room. At night, however, people will always rush dorms because that's where they go to try and make money. But other than that, I dare say this is going to help you quite a bit. And let's get started. Now, we're going to go into all the keys that you need for this run. Just keep in mind, at the early stage of a wipe, you may not have these keys, or you may not have the money to buy these keys. So you can still profit from this raid. There's a lot of jackets to be found without keys, but this is what I like to have with me anyway. So you need the Dorms 118 key, the Dorms 204 key, Dorms 214 key, Dorms 220 key, Dorms 104, Dorms 105, Dorms 110, Dorms 114, and the optional keys that you can bring along, which you don't really need to, but they will give you a few extra jackets, is the Trailer Park Cabin key, the Customs Office key, the Gas Station Office key, and the USEC Stash key. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind, there are a lot of stashes around the place. I don't tend to waste time looting them because this takes long enough as it is, especially if you get into a fight. I have had times where I've run out of time and not being able to loot all the jackets anyway, and they've definitely been the better option for me to make money rather than looting the stashes anyway. Now, this is the map we're going to be following. It has icons for pretty much every loot spot in the game, plus extracts and spawns, all that sort of thing. It's very, very handy, and it's updated fairly regularly. The guy's name who created it is in the bottom corner, and I found him on Reddit, so if you go check him out, you'll find that he'll often post updates for this map if they make changes, which is really helpful because Battlestate Games have actually been showing images of the updated customs they're going to be doing, where they've opened up the back construction area, which could also mean more jackets. Alright, let's get this run started. Okay, so we've spawned over here near Big Red in the storage container area, and this is actually perfect. So we're going to start off running into the middle area, over here to 108, and there's one jacket here. Then we'll run over to this corner of the storage area, just past the blue car, for one more jacket here. Now, please keep in mind there are a few player spawns around this area, and you could run into people quite quickly. Again, a reason why I like doing this at night. We then make our way out of the gates of the storage area, up into this cabin, where we have 3 jackets. This is one of my favourite spots to search. After that, run over here, then we head to the trailer park cabin, where we need the key for a single jacket, and across the road over into this blue building for another 2. Now, I don't like heading into Big Red. Personally, I feel like I get stuck in there. People can hear you break open the door and stuff, but I will show you what's in there anyway. So we run up these metal stairs, and with the customs key, we open this office door here. barge this one down. We have a single jacket, a safe. Now, I have seen horse statues here. I haven't seen anything else. If you do come here, make sure you check the spot and let me know if you find anything decent. We then head into the next room where we have multiple PCs, making sure we check the front of them for flash drives. And then that is the jackets done on this side of the river. Alright, we then make our way across the river, and there are two stashes over here. These are the only two stashes I really worry about getting. This run takes a fair bit of time as it is, and I've actually run out of time before, depending on how many players you run into and stuff, so I don't bother too much with the stashes. And one more over here in the trees. From here we run up. Now keep in mind, we do get a lot of players coming around here. There's a lot of scav spawns, so they tend to fight them or run into other people. It's a bit of a choke point. We have construction on our right. And into this little trailer, we're going to call it, is another single jacket. Okay, now depending on what you've heard, if you hear a lot of fighting and stuff or at dorms, you can head over there, maybe do 2-story, play it by ear, or you can go through and do some hidden stashes and stuff, but I'll leave the map with all the hidden stashes and everything on there, so you can go and still find them if you want to. Now, starting at the side entrance of 3-story dorms, and construction is over there just for your reference, we'll start off with the first floor. In 101, we have 2 jackets. Now, you'll find these a lot where you have a single jacket, and then just on the edge, you can get this second jacket here. A lot of people don't actually touch these. They come here more for the PvP, and at night they just come for the marked room. We have 1 in 104. Another 2 in 105. And in 118 there is, I can't remember whether there's 2 or 1. I didn't bring a key for this one, but you do need a key for that. Now, on second floor, 202, we have 2 jackets on the wall. In room 204, there is a safe, and you need a key to get into this room. I actually don't have a key for this, it's one of the ones I'm missing, which I will go ahead and buy after this guide. In 205, we also have, get my butt through the door, we have 2 jackets on the wall. There's also a computer in 206. In 214, down the end of the hall, we have a safe, and you do need a key for this room. Go down the side hall, 220, you need a key. And there is a jacket on the wall, a duffel bag, and I believe there's some loot spawns around the place as well. This is also a room you need for a quest. We then head across the hallway to 221, and there's 2 jackets on the floor, both lootable. And then we make our way up to 3rd story. Now there's only 2 rooms up here with jackets, and that's 301. And again, that's one with 2 jackets. We run all the way down to the end, and we have marked room. And if it's not done, which does happen sometimes, especially at night, you can find yourself some pretty amazing things like docs cases, key tools, all those sort of things, plus all weapons and stuff as well. And across the hall from there in 310, we have another 2 jackets. Okay, so that's 3rd story done. Now, car extract's over here, and from this side of the 2-story building, we go up to the top floor, and we make our way all the way down to the showers.
Group hug in the shower tonight! Or not?
And loot these 2 jackets here. And straight across from there, in 211, we have another 2 jackets. And we make our way all the way to the end, where we have 202 for another 2 jackets on the wall. We make our way down to the 1st floor, where it's split into 2 sections. We want 108 just here, which looks like a locked door, but it's not. And there's 2 jackets in here in a duffel bag. We head down here, we've got 2 locked doors on either side. We have 110, requires a key. Has a safe. And across from there we have 114. Also has a safe, a PC, and a med box. Then I like to head out the front if there's not too much action going on. Run around to the other side and go through the first floor into the little caged area. I tend to close this door behind me because you're pretty exposed to construction and anyone coming up that direction. And we just want to go over here to 104. Unlock that with a key. We have 2 jackets. And across to 105, also with a key. And we have a safe. Now, that is it for dorms. From here, we can head over to gas station. And with gas station, if there's not too much action happening around here and Rashala hasn't spawned with his minions, if you brought a decent kit, you can fight him obviously. Emicom key spawns here. It's about 60k at the moment at this point of the wipe. And inside, we open this door here, and we need a key for this office, where we have a safe. If you do have a key for this one here, you don't really need it, but if you need some meds, it's always worth checking these out. Which will be also handy at the start of the next wipe for your Salawa quest. Now, from gas station, you have a couple of options. If you don't have any way to get through here, you don't have a key, or if it's not unlocked already, you can head over this way and we'll show you where the jackets are over here. However, I'm going to go show you this side first of all. Once you come through the gate, we head over to this first factory over here. Up on this back wall, we have 1 brown jacket, a yellow jacket. We also have tool spawns here. As you can see, there is a defuel. Definitely worth having a look. You can head out the back door and go check out old gas station. And while there isn't actually any jackets in here, these tables over here can spawn just about anything, from documents cases to bags, armor, weapons, attachments, anything you can think of pretty much. And over the back here as well, it's a cheeky little spot where you have a med bag. And just over here again is another little spot that can spawn just about anything. I've seen full Gen 4 armor, weapons, all sorts of things. Here's an attachment. Now, once you've done an old gas, we head past the factory we just went in before. And we take a right and head into the next one. And once inside, there's a jacket on this blue thing here. Now, there is an optional key that I don't actually have yet. I've not gotten one and I didn't really feel like buying them. The USEC stash key. In one of those rooms in there that is unlocked by the USEC stash in this building I'm staring at is a jacket and a few like weapon attachment spawns and cases and stuff. Again, I haven't been in there, so anyway, you can get it if you want. But what I like to do, and if I skip gas or don't have the factory key, I like to come down here, clap all the scavs, and in the back of this car over here, we have our last jacket. And this is military base checkpoint, if you're wondering where it is. From here, there are a couple of stashes around. You can go check them out if you like, or if you have not enough time, like I don't tend to, you can go extract, and happy freaking days. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know in the comment section. It helps keep me motivated to make more videos for you. Also, if you don't mind dropping a sub, leaving a like, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to. And also, if you want to discuss Tarkov at all, jump in our Discord, come hang out during the streams. We've got a nice little community, and yeah, it'd be great to see you there. So, thanks again, everyone, and we will see you next time.